The learning environment in schools has rapidly changed almost overnight. Teachers have moved from delivering lesson content face-to-face in the classroom to delivering interactive lessons into the family home. Bolwarra Public School is uniquely placed to move into this learning environment thanks to a one-to-one technology pilot that delivered an iPad and Apple Pencil into every student and every teacher's hand. Access to technology isn't enough. It's the creative and interactive nature of the lessons that has enabled our students a choice in their learning and the opportunity to display their knowledge and skills in a unique format that they choose. There is a level of deep intellectual engagement for our students as tasks require them to communicate clearly, justify their opinions and to be creative. Our goal is for all students to be able to work independently throughout the school day. Our school philosophy for the use of technology is create, not consume. This philosophy is embedded in all planning, implementation and responses to students. To enable our school to implement this, our teachers work to continue to teach and for our students to continue their learning, and for our parents and community to be able to be an active role in their child's education, we have focused on delivering 4 C's: connection, content, collaboration and care. The strength of the relationships between our students and our teachers is paramount. Once we lost the face-to-face authenticity of this, we needed to work out a way that we could recreate it in an online environment. To start with, we connected with authentic connections each day. Teachers welcome their students to the class at the beginning of the day and they farewell them at the end of the day. It's important for our kids that they get to hear their teacher, they get to see their teacher, and they can respond with a funny thing that has happened for them in their morning, or it could be a favourite ice cream topping. These connections each day allow our kids to feel, no matter where they are, that they know that their teacher is there and ready and waiting for them.
Good morning, S1M. Today I want you to be thinking about a few things. First thing, what are some ways that you can be kind to the people around you, your friends, family, teachers? I also want you to think about why it is important to be kind to others.
Our students and our teachers are working in a dedicated system. They are the only people who access it and they are able to deliver their content and share feedback between one another without any other interactions. They can go into their iPad, open the app, complete their lessons and receive their feedback without needing to go anywhere else. Our lessons are designed to be interactive. Once a child starts, they have choice. Where do they want to go? How do they want to answer this? They can answer their questions by writing, they can answer their questions by typing, they can record their voice or they may even shoot a video. If a student wants to go outside of the app and use something else, they are more than welcome to. They might believe that the best way to do this is to go to Keynote, create an interactive display and then bring it back. If they can do that, the teacher can mark it and respond to it and they get their immediate feedback from it. Our students are also connected with our other teachers across the school so that they can see and hear their voices or their videos, be it in an interactive PE activity, or it could be me travelling across Australia. This week I went to the Great Barrier Reef and challenged our kids to tell me some facts about the Great Barrier Reef. All these things put a smile on our kids' faces. It's difficult times for them, they are isolated and they get to see the people who they see every day, all of the time. We keep that system dedicated just for our teachers and just for our students. We have another system for our parents so that if they want information coming from the school, they know they're going to receive it straight to their smartphone or straight to their email. That system sits separate and it enables us to talk parent talk and then teacher talk and student talk to our kids. A key part of our connection is between teachers. We recognise that teachers have always been together in the staff room, have always been able to collaborate, and now suddenly that is not possible. Our teams meet together regularly via VC meetings and check-ins with their executive member. They work at home, they check in throughout the day and they're able to collaborate on the work that they are doing. All activities that are designed are shared into our apps so that everybody has access and that students or teachers can edit their own work, edit the activities and send them out to their students. We also acknowledge the connection with our community. It's a vital part of what we do and we've used Facebook really effectively to promote the public and positive images of our school. Recent posts involve a teacher dancing with our school mascot, Bolwarra, just to lift the spirits of everybody in the community and see us in a positive light and to know that as a school we are still here and here for their kids. Our collaboration between teachers and students will grow in the future to include our parents. We're looking for a two-way feedback model so that parents are able to communicate and see their own children's work, pass their comments on it and also comment back to the teacher. This will come in the near future as we work in getting ourselves used to this new system, but when it happens we'll finally have all 3 stakeholders, the teacher, the student and their parents involved in learning. We are really looking forward to the opportunity when this arrives. Screen time is a big issue. we need to make sure that our kids have regular breaks, and as such we have recorded short 5-minute activity videos so that students have regular breaks throughout the day where they can get up, move around, maybe go outside, do some star jumps or some box jumps, and have some physical activity. Teachers remind kids throughout the day, and teachers remind teachers throughout the day that they too need to get up and move around.
7 seconds. Not as good as my time yesterday.
Remember, Mr. Burgess, we're just walking on hard surfaces.
Sorry, Mr. Jam. Thank you.
What about some box jumps? Oh, the power of my own legs.
To support all these programs, we've invested heavily in professional learning for our teachers. All staff participated in a minimum of 2 days Apple training where they got to know the ins and outs of their iPad and how to best use them. We have staff who are training to become Seesaw app ambassadors so that they can then share that professional knowledge with their staff and work towards getting absolutely the most for our kids. Biggest creation, however, is time. Allocating time to our staff to sit together to plan, to program, to review and have a look at what's going on has enabled us to be where we are today and continue to see us into the future.
Students are keen, they're interested and they're engaged. They've got more ability to exercise choice, and that's allowed them to pace their learning to suit their individual learning style. It accommodates their style through providing diversity in the ways that they create, that they deliver and they explore learning concepts. And despite all these significant variations in current climate, students are switched on and they're really enthusiastic, and it's really showing through what we're seeing here at school.
Good morning, Stage 2, and welcome to Term 1, Week 10. Things are a little bit different at home and here at school, but we're going to get through it together.
You can check in with us each day using the Seesaw app.
Each day we're going to post an update or a little activity for you to do in the mornings, and we'd love to hear something cool about what you're up to.
We've had so much fun making your activities, and we hope you have just as much fun completing them.
Enjoy some time with your family, be nice to one another, and we can't wait to see you when we all get back.
Practice skip counting by 2s, 5s, 10s. Can you go forwards and backwards? Can you count on odd numbers?
To help support our students and to let them know at the end of the school day, each teacher signs off with a farewell message, telling the students it's now time to pop away their iPad, put it on charge for the next day, and to go outdoors and play. To help this, we limit teacher comments on student work after hours. We are mindful of students becoming addicted to the nature of getting a message or getting a notification to say that their work is being looked at. So to stop this, we stop our messaging at 4 o'clock each day. We also supply handy tips for parents to keep their days and their routines as easy and as smoothly running as possible. Tips include making sure that kids are up, they've had their breakfast, they're suitably dressed and they're ready to learn. We keep their learning space at their home free of distractions and then remind them when it's time to get up and take a break. Everything that we do in our caring, creating, collaboration and content comes back to our school philosophy of creating, not consuming. Our students are well placed to meet this challenge head on, our teachers are well placed to meet this challenge head on, and so are our parents.
Tap the green Add Response button. Use the pencil to trace the numbers in one or more colours.
As a parent with online learning, I find the transition every day seems to be easier and easier as we all get familiar with the technology and how it works. The teachers are working super hard to present quality materials for the children to complete at home, and once they've submitted it, there's feedback, and if they need to redo something, then they get to do it. So for me, I'm happy with the whole transition.
We've been doing online learning at home from Bolwarra Public School. My son is in stage 1. We're finding the online learning pretty good at home actually. What we like is we get a set task for each subject, but there's variation within the method that the kids can reply to each task. So sometimes my son's been asked to do a video, sometimes he's been asked to draw, or write down words or answer with a written form, and that's fine. It offers him a chance to have lots of different experiences. We've been able to break up the tasks at home with physical activity and snacks.
In the space of a week, our teaching environment has rapidly changed. Our teachers have built, prepared and implemented lessons for every student K to 6. We've distributed over 430 iPads in less than 48 hours, and all of our families are home, connected, and our students are learning. This has been possible due to a massive team effort, lots of professional learning and lots of dedicated teachers. Our students are ready to learn, and we're looking forward to the future ahead.